Welcome back to Sayajin YouTube channel. So this is my review for the A Plague Tale Requiem, and it's a Plague Tale Requiem is an action adventure survival horror game, stealth video game developed by Osobo Studios and published by Focus Entertainment. And do note, it looks awesome. Like, this is an awesome game, and when you play it on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, it's way awesome. And along with it, it's a stealth game. It's a survival horror. You have crafting, but it's a basic crafting. You can throw things like rocks. Mostly you can throw rocks, and it's a basic crafting where you can throw rocks at fire and to extinguish the fire and stuff. And it is available on major platform, but do note, you can just play it at 30 frames per second as of now, which is a bummer. But it's a nice story driven action horror survival game where it has some gross moments also, where there's rat plague, and you know what they did with this in Plague Tale Innocence. You don't have a rat, you don't have enough rats. Here it's way beyond. Like, they just had gone overboard with it, and along with it, with the rat plague, there's like new powers. You are kind of discovering the cure to Hugo, and it's a black plague with a horde of zombies, and you are going east to the French Inquisition, and horde of zombies are spreading like black plague. So yeah, it's an action adventure with more soldiers, and the progression in this game is very different compared to Plague Tale Innocence. And do note, it's a direct sequel to A Plague Tale Innocence, and the progression is in a weird way. Like, if you do stealth mission, then if you play the most of the game stealthily, then it will increase, like your stealth points will increase, and your crouch walk will become more and more silent. So it works in a different way compared to every other games where you need to dump your skill points to increase your stealth and things. Here it works differently. Like, if you give more headshots, that progress bar will increase exponentially, and then your throws become stronger and stuff. But do note, this is a compelling story. Like, it's a pretty nice story, though it's on a shorter end, but it's pretty nice to play. And there's only 3 prudence, opportunities, and survival. So yeah, it's pretty slow, and it's a little bit slow paced, but it's also a short story. My only gripe is it's a short story nonetheless. But do note, the environments look good, and it's a pretty much like, it feels like an open world linear story driven game though. And this plague rat sequence, it's truly insane, where you're running from rats and stuff, lighting. And do not, we have environmental puzzles and more puzzles in the way, and you need to think out of the box if you want to complete this game fully. But it's a nice story driven game, so kudos for that. As you can see on the screen here, there might be very large fields where you need to just run. You need to fight monsters and not but people and stuff. So yeah, it looks pretty awesome. And when it gets creepy, it really gets creepy. It gets under your toes because it's way dark. Because in the game, if it's a dark environment, it's really like pitch black sometimes, even with light. And you need to find a way to light the area, because if you go into dark places, you're done for, because it's a rat plague and they will come up for you. And do note, it's a stealth game. With 2 hits, you're done. So you don't have a health bar, and you need to be thinking about your next moves very carefully if you get into a fight. Like, you need to find a way so that you can avoid the fight most of the times. But if you can't, then you need to do it stealthfully. In this game, you are finding a cure for it. We still don't know whether we are going to get a Plague Tale 3 or not, but it's like right now we got the direct sequel to the A Plague Tale Innocence, which is a following siblings Amicia and Hugo's Deruin story, and they took it to the southern France while fleeing from soldiers of the Inquisition and hordes of rats that are spreading the black plague. So yeah, it looks pretty awesome. And do note, you need to get mostly headshot if you want to take the enemies in one try, or else you will need so many traps, and if you need more traps, you're done for. So according to me, it's a pretty solid story driven action adventure survival horror game, and for me, it's pretty nice. So what do you think about the review? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share and subscribe. Peace out.